Well, hello there. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Happy Halloween if you're watching Day Premiere. We're going to be listening to two tracks by a band that I'm not familiar with. One of the artists that they're featuring I am familiar with, which is Sinead O'Connor. We're going to be doing two tracks by the Chieftains. One of them has actually Roger Daltrey on vocals, which is the actually track we just did yesterday, Behind Blue Eyes. And the first one is called the Foggy Dew, and it's Sinead O'Connor and the Chieftains, and then next one, Roger Daltrey, Behind Blue Eyes, blah blah blah. This is a request from our patron Tom, so thank you, Tom, for your support. I truly appreciate you, my friend. I don't know anything about the Chieftains. I'm going into this completely blind, so let's see what happens. And if y'all want to subscribe to help brother out, click that icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it if you left a comment, maybe a like, and subscribe. Even if you watch it to the end, that'd be really cool too. All right, first up, the Foggy Dew, Chieftains and Sinead O'Connor. 3, 2, 1, go.
As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I. There are lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo. But the Angelus bells o'er the Liffey swells rang out in the foggy dew.
They are a traditional Irish folk band.
Proudly high in Dublin town hung they out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sunflower Bar. And from the plains of Royal Meath, strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed into the foggy dew. The bravest fell, and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear. For those who died that Easter tide in the springing of the year, while the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men, but few who bore their fight, that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew.
Calls back to a past in my mind. It's my homeland. Well, the British Isles, at least.
Back through the glen I rode again.
She's absolutely wonderful.
And my heart with grief was soul. For I parted then with valiant men, whom I never shall see more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, and I kneel and pray for you, for slavery fled. Oh, glorious day.
Wow.
When you fell in the foggy dew.
And that's like an old folk song, right? Sounds like an old sailor song. Behind Blue Eyes, an Irish evening.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to be.
Wow.
I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free.
It is a villain's monologue. That's funny.
No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you.
Damn, that hurts, bro.
No one bites back his heart on their anger. None of my pain can show through. But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to be.
Wow. This is so good.
I have hours only lonely.
The harp is so good. Oh my
My
god.
love is vengeance that's never free. Clenches, crack it open before I use it and lose my cool. And when I smile, please tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. it's like to feel these feelings like I do.
Wow.
And I blame you.
It's like a whole new interpretation of it.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
I didn't realize it really is a villain monologue. That's awesome. That was beautiful.
Billy Nichols.
That kind of gives it like a whole new meaning and feeling. It's cool. There's just something about, I don't know, folk, classical, not classical, that's different. You know, like just classic folk music and, you know, the Irish traditional stuff, Scottish, even just the English in general, like that whole area. That's where I'm from. You know, I guess with my DNA when I did the test, if it's actually accurate. I actually lived my whole life thinking I was Italian. I'm not. I'm like British. I'm like Scottish, British, and then like 1% Mycenaean Greek. I'm not even kidding. There's a just such a strange and almost like it said, like the foggy sort of I don't know. It just, that whole sound, it really develops into this kind of it harkens back to this like past that we don't really have connection with anymore, but it's still there. We just aren't connected to it, but we know it's there, you know? You know, because time just marches on, and I think every day that goes on, you know, the world forgets something else, you know, and the next day the world's going to forget something else forever, and it'll never be thought of again, you know? There'll be days where there's words that won't be spoken again, ever again, you know what I mean? Like, we're just always losing stuff and gaining stuff at the same time, but I don't know, the stuff we're gaining these days and we're losing, I don't think really balances out. I think we're losing stuff that has way more value than the stuff we're gaining in a way. So we're just losing and losing and losing, not just in art, but just in general, you know? And I don't know, I feel like we just need to return to our roots, you know? I think we're too juiced up, you know? We're all got all this nice stuff, we're too comfortable. I think we need to go out, get some dirt in your fingernails, go out, do something hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Everyone's just too comfortable, too easy, you know? We'll see what happens, right? So that was the Chieftains. They were formed in Dublin in 1962 by Paddy Maloney, Sean Potts, and Michael Tubridy. Their sound, which is entirely almost instrumental and largely built around Uilleann pipes, I guess that's what the word is, has become synonymous with traditional Irish music. They are regarded as having helped popularize Irish music around the world. They've won 6 Grammys in their whole entire career. They've gotten a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BBC, and they are Ireland's musical ambassadors. Well, damn, there you go. See, I'm glad I didn't read any of this beforehand. I don't know. I'm glad I went into that with a fresh set of ears. There's 2 current members, actually, so they're still going to this day, and they formed back then. That's crazy. So I'm guessing, hold on, An Irish Evening, because I'm not going to be able to get the one for the video, but I can do An Irish Evening, though. An Irish Evening by the Chieftains came out in, oh, come on. So it was recorded in 1991, released in 1992. Oh, come on. It doesn't even have a freaking thing. I was looking for a personnel list. It just says that Roger Daltrey was there, and then Nancy Griffith was there, too. That's it. Well, that's annoying. All right, so I'm going to another country. It's the album before this. All right, so, oh, boy. All right, Derek Bell on harp and keyboards, Martin Fay on fiddle, Sean Keane on fiddle, Kevin Conniff on the bodhrán and vocals, Matt Malloy on flute, Paddy Maloney on the Uilleann pipes and tin whistle. Very, very nice. They actually had Emmylou Harris, Willie Nelson, and Chet Atkins on that album as well. I don't know. Like, I like the harp in the second song. Like, there's just so many different instruments that I'm not really familiar with that it's kind of hard to, like, really pinpoint exact things about the songs, but I really like Sinead's very I don't know, she's so distant in her performance. Like she's fully engrossed in it, but she also seems very distant. I don't know how to explain it. Not in a bad or negative way either. It's something I noticed. She seems detached almost, like she's disassociating while she's singing. I don't know why I picked that up, but I don't know. She seems she's got a great voice though, something like that. I don't know, just she's different, I really like that. And then that song, like the fiddle and both songs I think was great. That was my favorite sound probably out of all of it. But it, like I said, it just makes you think about the past. I think all traditional music does that, especially Irish music. It makes you think about all the things that could have been, all the things that did happen, and hopefully all the things that will happen, And I don't know. Like I said, my history goes back to that area. So when I hear the bagpipes, which is the opposite, I know that's Scotland, but whenever I hear bagpipes, whenever I hear stuff like this, it just I don't know, it just calls to me in some strange way. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but I thought that was great. I think Roger's performance of Behind Blue Eyes in that was almost on par with the one we did yesterday, because we just did Behind Blue Eyes. That's why I waited to do this one so I could do it right after this behind the Who version, and that version almost gave it new life to it in a way, and almost a different interpretation in a way as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. The way that he's singing it definitely sounds like a villain. Someone commented that on a video yesterday, but I don't know. This one had a more sympathetic approach almost compared to the Who version, but I enjoyed it. That was great. So thank you, Tom. That was a great pick. Both of them were, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any other picks by the Chieftains you think I like, leave it down below. I'm down to hear it. Thank you for watching.